What is up, everybody? This is Will with Lightweight Debris Removal. It's Friday. I'm just leaving the landfill right now, or the transfer station over here at Carlsbad, California. Man, look at this. Look at all these dumpsters. When I got dumpsters all the way to the door over here, you know it's slow for dumpsters, guys. Every time I come through here and it's like a lot of dumpsters sitting in their yard, I already know it's gonna be slow for me. And then when all those dumpsters are gone, man, I get ready. I start dumping out dumpsters, getting ready for them phone calls. Because once they're all full, they're gonna be calling us next, right? So, real quick, guys, I just want to do a really in-depth video on what I thought about the Dallas Dumpster Showcase. You know, all the goods, the bads, what I learned, what I sold, takeaways, people that weren't able to make it. You know, what did I see that I could pass on to you guys, and stuff that I learned. And sorry, trying to make that turn right here. But yeah, definitely, if you haven't been to one of these events, I've been to 2 back-to-back now, guys. My only 2 I've ever been to. Events like that, back-to-back. Probably about 2 to 3 weeks apart. We went to the Sonoma Strong Junk Expo. I did a video on that, guys, check it out. Top 10 takeaways on that one. And then now we went to this one. Top 10 takeaways on the American AF Dumpster Rental Dumpster Showcase down in Dallas. So let me start out by saying thank you to Josh Roman, American AF Dumpster Rentals. Thank you so much, man, for having us out. I appreciate it. He reached out to me. We're talking about some stuff about Camp Concept because he's also a dealer and I'm also a dealer. Trying to be a dealer, right? I'm trying to. So he reached out. We're talking about how we can sell more Camp Concept trailers, and he was like, "Hey, man, you want some tickets? Bring your family." I'm like, "Man, that's awesome. Thank you so much." You know, we took him up on that, and then got some tickets right away for airfare, and we booked our spot, and we went. So all you guys out there on the fence thinking about, should I go? I don't have enough time. You know, nobody has enough time, right, guys? I don't, and I know most of you guys out there don't either. But you know what? You got to invest in your business, guys, and make that sacrifice and go, right? And it's like, here's the thing. By just me going and showing up and meeting these people and all these awesome, like, people out there that watch our channel, I got to meet so many people in person both times. I didn't realize how many people actually watch our channel, you know. But everywhere I turned, I could see someone saying, looking over, and then I'd go over and say, "What's up?" Because I knew just by them turning toward me, they probably saw me on YouTube, and I just wanted to go talk to everybody, you know. And so that's what we did, both events, you know. And guys, we're about to hit 500 subscribers on this channel. This is amazing. But I got to go talk to a lot of people, and it is amazing, guys. If you haven't been to one, you should go. Definitely should go. It's a time for a vacation, time for business. You can get, you know, meet these people and meet people in your area. Because I met 2, 3 people, 3 companies in our area over the course of these last 2 events, maybe more. But this second one we went to, I saw 3 there, and 2 were there at the last expo. So shout out to Abel, Temecula Valley Pickup. There was Julian, Heritage Dumpster Rentals out in Riverside, California, and Dr. Demo. It was a couple. Dr. Demo is a husband and wife team. They've been around for 20-something years, guys, 24 years. They came. They are now interested in getting into dumpster rentals. They do demolition, but they kind of want to scale back their business, you know, as far as like hiring so many people, maybe get into dumpster rentals, check stuff out, see how it goes, right? So we're going to actually hook up and go have dinner sometime. I told them I'm going to call them up when we get back, meet their family. What was interesting about this couple was they've been in business for a long time. The wife, super smart lady, just like my wife, runs the company. The husband, just kind of like me, he's like the coup. the operations chief, right? Handles all the business equipment, deals with the customers, all that stuff that I do. So I learned a ton just by talking to him for an hour. So I asked him, I said, Dan, can I take you guys out for dinner when we get back and just pick your brains? And they were like amazing. And what was cool, one thing that just really just blew me away is like they have a love for people coming into the business. And that's me. I love people that are coming into the business. They need questions. They want to talk to people, bounce ideas, get some feedback. It's just so they can make decisions on where they want to go. And then we're 3.5 years in business, and I need help. I need direction. That's why I wanted to go to these events. And you know, I'm a brand new YouTuber. I wanted to talk to YouTubers, see them in person, and just get some information, you know. And so I was able to achieve that. So yeah, super cool, man. And then so we went on to the Junk Expo. The first one was awesome. That was off the chain. Thank you to Matt and JoJo and all their vendors that were there. All those guys, they were really cool. Check out that video I made. That was the top 10 takeaways. Talked a little bit on there. With this event that we went to, is more specific toward dumpster rentals. So the first one was junk removal. This is more for dumpster rentals, and learned a ton, guys. Learned a ton. It was just interesting about just the wealth of knowledge that was there. There's guys that had huge operations like Heritage, you know, and there's guys that are like me and Christina. We're just got some equipment and we're out there doing it, right? And then there was a bunch of people there trying to get into the game. But a lot of, you know what, I'd have to say there's probably a good 25% of junk haulers there that do both. And that's our little thing, guys. We do both. We're a dumpster rental company and we do junk removal. So that's our little specialization there, you know. So if you guys are interested in doing junk removal and dumpster rentals and want to see more how we do things, check us out, like our channel, subscribe, and we'll do videos on pickups, dumpsters, equipment. So also we sell Cam Custom hook lift trailers, and I have one now, and we've been running that thing like crazy, and I got a lot of info on that. So what was cool is that when we got to the Junk Expo, there was a ton of people, a lot of manufacturers there, dealers, just people, a lot of YouTubers. And I think one of my biggest moments, my highlight that was awesome, man, was Josh called all the YouTubers that were there up on stage. He said, come on up here, guys, introduce yourself. We want to know about your channel. We want to know what you're representing, where you're from, and tell us about your YouTube channel. And then he told the crowd, go ahead and subscribe to these guys, help them out. So when we got up there, I showed up a little late. Christina came and got me. She's like, get up there. And I'm like, oh man, there's all these people. I didn't want to go up there. I was kind of, you know, I'm a pretty shy guy. But she was like, get up there. So everybody else was like, get up there. They pointed at the side stage. So I ran up on the end. And when I got up there, I looked to the right. And dude, there was rolling ops on the corner. I seen him running around, but I didn't get a chance to really talk to him. I didn't talk to him at all, actually, but I wanted to. Who was there? Daniel for Dumpster Helper. He was there. Everybody knows Daniel. And then there's Josh up there and a bunch of other guys. So I got to stand up there and I'm listening to everybody introduce themselves. And then when the microphone came my way, I was like, man, I couldn't really think of what to say, guys. I just thanked the veterans and thanked everybody for allowing me to be there. And then talked a little bit about the channel. And then that was it. It was pretty quick. You know, it wasn't painful at all, but that was awesome, man. You know, I just thought afterwards, I didn't really hit me till later that, like, wow, that was pretty cool because, you know, they got to pack, you know, just like Sonoma Strong's one and that one, all these events, they got a timeline, they got a schedule to keep. And, but I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, to go up there. Sonoma Strong's event, they had everybody stand up. There were YouTubers and, you know, you got to look around the room, but this was a little different because you're up on a stage, you know, looking out over the audience and really talking with the microphone. So I thought that was cool. Felt like I arrived, guys. Felt like we arrived. You know, was able to talk a little bit about our business, and you know, so it was cool. I like that, man. It was really fun because here's the thing: you don't grow unless you put yourself in uncomfortable positions, right? I already know that. I used to be a trainer for immigration. I was an immigration officer for many years, and learning as a trainer, you have to learn a lot of techniques, and it's really hard. Nobody's good at everything, but you get a little better by putting yourself out there and, you know, making yourself uncomfortable. So that was one of those growing events for me. I felt really good about it. And then, yeah, so that was really cool. But other than that, the food was good. The catering trucks, they had coffee, they had a jump house. This one was cool because you could have kids there, bring your family, 2-day event. So that was pretty nice. We didn't make it there to the first day because Christina had an eye problem, irritation, and so we kind of hung out till afternoon checkup week to see how her eye was doing, and she was like, nah, I can't make it. So so we hung out with mom and the kids in the room. Next day we made it, so that was pretty cool. That was 2 days, so we could actually all make it, you know. And then what was cool was, like, my daughter, she had to go to an event in Harvard, right? So Harvard has a women's conference for young women to come out, and they do like a women's conference just on businesses. So my daughter was able to go to that on Friday. Saturday, I dropped off my wife, Christina, at the airport. She flew into Boston on Saturday, hung out in the airport all day with her contacts on against my you know, I told her, don't do it. I said, you're gonna mess up your eyeballs, because she wears hard contacts on her eyeballs. But anyway, sat there in the airport all day, and then met up with my daughter in Harvard, and they flew to Dallas. We left San Diego and arrived in Dallas. We all got there at the same time, hung around, got our rental car, and then head over. So it was awesome that my daughter could go, right? And she saw American AF's daughter there. Josh's daughter was there. I think both of his daughters and his wife. We met everybody. Super cool. A lot of families were there. And I wanted my daughter to see that because she's going into business. She's definitely going into business, and maybe not Harvard, guys. I don't know, man. I've been seeing a lot of things on Harvard. It's kind of weird, the weird stuff they're saying right now about, you know, if you watch the news, you see it's just like, well, I think we're going to send her to a different school, maybe school Wharton. I think they have a business program that's an undergrad, and she's super smart. My daughter could get in, and she's got the grades, guys. So she's probably going to try to do it, hopefully get a scholarship. But anyway, so she got to do all that and see all these businesses there. And, you know, it's nothing like being at a business play event and seeing other people doing it and see other businesses with their kids, right? So the kids can kind of go, wow, that's pretty motivating. You know, I want to get into something different than just, you know, 9-to-5 jobs. You know, there's a lot, you know, like I did my whole life. I was a government worker. So that was really cool. You know, just that aspect right there is just seeing other haulers out there, meeting everybody, and then having my kids there. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so everything was cool. I loved it. We met a ton of people, met all these guys over there, and then was able to talk to a lot of people. The owner of Cam Concept, he was there. He showed up on the second day like us. So I got to hang out with him, talk to him about Cam Concept hook lift trailers, ask him a bunch of questions. People were walking by Josh's trailer that he had on display, and I was cool that I was there because I have one and I use it a lot. So I was able to give like my experience or my thoughts on that trailer system to a lot of people. So that was cool. That helped me out. And then yeah, just what else? Man. Just the vibes there were really cool. They had a really cool announcer there that was like DJing the whole place or MCing it. So it was really cool there. And man, being outdoors is really nice, guys. I like being outdoors. You can get up and move around. You're not bothering anybody. You know, if you're indoors and you're packed in, if you get up and you're in the front, people are kind of like, hey, where's this person going? Or you might interrupt the speaker. But it's such a big outdoor event. So that's on that, man. I mean, if you haven't been to one of these events, guys, go. Next year, we're going to go to as many as we can. So I'm planning on going to 4 of them and more. Anybody that has one, let me know. I want to come and bring my wife and kids. Or if kids can't go, it's all good. We can leave them in the room. They had a good time. When we went to Snow and Strong, they just ordered room service, hung out. Yeah, I mean, they had a blast, you know, get away from mom and dad. So you get to watch TV and relax in the room. So So all in all, both were great. I mean, I had a fun time at both. There's no complaints on any of them. All positive on both of them, guys. You know what? And I was thinking about one day, I'm like, man, one day I want to throw an event like that, you know? I mean, I could have hopes and dreams. Doesn't mean I'll do it, but I'm just saying, like, man, I think everybody should aspire to, like, have an event like that hosted one day in their lifetime, or have a YouTube channel. Do anything you feel like you want to do it, guys. Shoot for it, because, you know, when you're thinking about things, it kind of opens up your mind on ideas. And but yeah, if I were to throw an event, I think definitely it would be outdoors, maybe indoor, outdoor, you know, something like that. Definitely 2, maybe 3-day event. I definitely like the late start time, 10 o'clock, because it gives people time to get over to the place. Also, you know, 5 o'clock, and then definitely have an after hours event, so where people can hang out, talk, you know, because when you're making relationships there, it's really cool. And it's like, sometimes you don't really meet someone until like the end. Like Dr. Demo, we didn't see them until the parking lot, guys. And we were in the parking lot where everybody's leaving. We chopped it up for an hour. So, you know, that would have been cool. Like if we had an event to go to after that, I mean, after hours, we would have carried on that conversation. But you know what? And all in all, it's like, I think you just have to start going to these shows, because when you go there, you're going to learn stuff. You're going to talk to people and just get so much advice. I mean, there is so much wealth of advice. So, but definitely if I threw one, it's going to be like that, outdoor. Also, the cool thing I liked was we went to Sonoma Strong. Matt, shout out to Matt. He let us bring our Cam Costa hook lift trailer, but we had it parked across the parking lot. The only trucks that were close by were the like junk removal trucks, right? So at Josh's event, the Lone Star dumpster event, they had all types of vehicles, guys. They had everything out there surrounded the event. So when you go on break, you walk around, you see different vehicles. The guys that own those trucks are kind of standing by and give you some information on them. And there's nothing like seeing things in person, you know. And then also, what I would suggest, guys, have a big collaboration, guys. Let's do a huge junk removal collaboration with like JoJo and Matt, Sonoma Strong, and American AF, or one of those guys that are doing dumpster rentals, a huge YouTube channel. Let's bring them all together, because I think, in my personal opinion, guys, dumpster rentals and junk removal, they go hand in hand, guys. They're going hand in hand. So right now it's slow for me for junk removal, but I've been dropping dumpsters like crazy. If it gets slow on dumpsters, I'm out doing junk removal. And then sometimes we get the property cleanouts, and I use my dumpsters on my property cleanouts. I got junk removal trucks. I got all that stuff, right? But what I think is that they should collab. Someone should throw a collaboration, have a huge event, bring all the trucks out, bring all the equipment, bring all the families out, do a 3-day event. Maybe have 2 days of just speakers and 1 day of just showcasing vehicles. I think that would be enough for that. You know, maybe it's like we need a mix of that. You know. But anyway, those are my thoughts. If it wasn't the world was perfect, that's what I would do, guys. And if anybody out there wants to do that, let me know. I'll help, man. I'll do anything. I'll serve drinks. I'll run the parking lot, man. I'll be the security guard in the parking lot. Whatever you guys need, I would be there to help you guys if you guys want to do that event. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go pick up this dumpster. I don't want to crash. It feels kind of steep. All right, guys. Talk to you later. You have a good weekend. God bless you guys. How you guys liking an event?
It's fun.
I
like the food.
Food's good, huh?
A lot of people, a lot of vendors.
A lot of vendors. I know. Tons of vendors.
A lot of vendors, a lot of food selection, drinks, all kinds of stuff. Good, what do you call it? Good speakers, too.
Yeah, a lot of good speakers. We got to go hook up with that insurance guy.
Yes.
I think he went to every event.
Yeah.
See him everywhere. Now you got to buy me this truck next.
That's down like 175 southeast of Dallas. All right. I got you earlier. Haven't got, no, I got you. Yep. All right.
Westlaco, Texas.
I broke down in Westlaco about 2 years ago. There's nothing there.
Heritage Dumpster Solutions out of Southern California.
Weather is like this almost all the time, right? Are you down by San Diego? Riverside.
For the giveaways, 3 books, Profit First from Mike Michalowicz. So if you want to win that, that's also going to be a giveaway. They went out last night and they literally went out and bought out Barnes & Nobles. That's all they had. Otherwise, they would have had more. But thank you to Magnate for doing that. Those will be given away a little bit later as well, so that you can get your book signed by Mike Michalowicz a little bit later. Guys, real quick. All the vendors are awesome. I appreciate you guys all being here. But the attendees, I've got something to say. I posted something on Facebook last night. So, in Spanish, my dad always... had a saying in Spanish that says, "Dime con quién anda y te diré quién eres," which means, tell me who your friends are. Well, in English, I guess. Oh, excuse me. In English, you would say, tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you will become, right? So, and my dad's sitting right over there, my mom and dad. So, tell me who you are, tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you who you will become. You guys are all like my friends, like seriously, like we've made some awesome friendships. I've shaken so many hands. I really, truly appreciate you guys being here. It's something else. We've got Daniel, the dumpster helper that came all the way from Indiana. I've got Clayton Roll. Where are you at, Clayton? He's probably in the bathroom. Clayton Roll, all the way from Chicago, or where's he from? Chicago, Quincy, Illinois. You know, we've got our DFW Trash Mafia. You guys are awesome. I love you guys, man. You guys have helped us all out in a pinch. I mean, it's just, and if I don't name you, I'm sorry, but every single one of you guys, we've shaken so many hands. I want to do something real quick, Docket. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. You can go along as long as you need to, Docket. Real quick, I'm not going to take up your time. But just real quick, Dustin's all the way in the back. Also help me out in the pinch. Guys, Trash Mafia, the DFW Lone Star Group. If you guys don't have a group in your area, you've got to become friends. You've got to go out there and network. We got Brian. He's got a YouTube channel. Guys, real quick, who here puts themselves out there and has a YouTube channel? Let's announce those. I want you guys, pull out your phones if you can and start liking these guys, because it takes work to get on YouTube. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of cojones. I don't know how you say it. I do know how you say it in English. So I won't say it in English. But it takes a lot of work, man. I mean, I'm not going to lie. So if you got a YouTube channel, come on up here real quick and let's shout you guys out. I want everybody to pull their phones out and subscribe to these guys. Big shout out. Come on out. Don't be shy. Everybody who's got a YouTube channel, come on out. Come over here and listen. And if I know you got a YouTube channel and you don't come up here, I'm going to call you out. So come on up.